Hello everyone, it's Marilyn here with other Christmas page tutorial. Today I'm using the Vintage Christmas 2 collection, chipboards and products by Blue Fern Studios. I start applying gesso, white gesso, to the chipboards. I'm using a 1-inch paintbrush, and because the chipboard really looks like a gray dust, I prefer to apply the gesso by dabbing the brush, like you see. I'm using the piercing tool to remove the paint from the holes in the chipboard. I apply Versamark over my chipboard to the side that is already painted with gesso, and I am push the chipboard over my watermark stamp pad. Then I'm going to apply the embossing powder. It is embossing powder from Blue Fern Studios, and I cover very well the chipboard. Then I check and remove the excess, and I'm going to do the same with the other chipboard that is my title. I push the chipboard over the watermark stamp pad, and I'm going to do the same that I did with my previous chipboard. Icicle embossing powder. Now I apply the heat to melt the embossing powder. Okay, I trace now the circular shape of the chipboard over my photo. I'm cutting a little bigger, and I will adhere this to the chipboard. It is how I frame my photo. Okay, now I'm going to add the textures on my page. I'm using the crackle texture stamp with Versamark because I will apply the embossing powder. I am creating like a C shape. I like a movement and shape on my page, but with texture, of course. And I will continue doing this, applying the stamp with the Versamark. Then I will apply the embossing powder, and then I will melt the embossing powder with the heat, and I will continue doing this until I get the exact shape that I'm looking for. Okay, I will let you with music now. I'm stamping with the Christmas collage now, using the two small sparkle. I don't know exactly how called this, but the two smallest of this set of stamp I'm using in the white space that I have on my on the background of my page. I will do the same process that I did before. Now you can see all the wonderful textures here. Now I'm going to stamp the chain. It is the Forever stamp, and I will do the same process that I did before with the Versamark embossing powder and with the heat tool. Now I apply more textures, but this time I'm using modeling paste with a stencil, and I will continue with the same shape, C shape that I did before. It is how it looks. Now I'm add lace on the back of the chipboard, and I'm using the hot glue gun to adhere the lace, the fabric. It is faster and with the hot glue. And here is now some white paint splatters over all the textures. Now I paint a piece of cheesecloth. I'm using the Imagine ink. This is the winter mint color, and I'm going to mix the winter mint with water and then apply the cheesecloth over the mix. I will add more water because I'm looking for a soft color, soft mint color, and I will continue doing this, and I will let it dry the cheesecloth. Now I adhere the cheesecloth, and also I'm going to adhere the chipboard. I'm using tacky glue to like adhesive. With my scissor, and carefully I will make a hole in the corner because I want to hide my photo here, and I'm trying to make a hole tearing the paper, but carefully because I don't want to tear too much. I only want to show the faces of my kids. I think that I am happy now, so I will add the glue. I use a tape runner. And I will adhere the photo now on the back of the paper. I add the flowers now. These are the Christmas blooms and the soft blossoms. Both are new. And I'm adding a twine bow. It is my title, my chipboard title, and I'm going to add here the chipboard to the page now. I add a piece of cheesecloth and flowers at the bottom of my title. I apply now a glass bead with gel medium. I will apply them randomly over the textures and around the chipboards and the lace. I will continue doing this until I am happy how it looks. Now I cover the photo with a piece of paper, and I'm going to add paint splatters. I'm using the Blue Fern mist to do it. It is the final result. I hope you have some inspirations, and if you like this video, please don't forget to thumbs up. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.